Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing today? Well, baby, if you are Tamar's best friend and backup singer, Tamar is showing her true colors. Now, listen, we did some reports yesterday. Some of y'all said it was naysayers, but we now have more confirmation and proof that one, an assault happened at Tamar's show. Two, it was Tamar's trusted friend and background singer. Three, her BFF blasted Tamar and Chrisean for doing it. Four, Chrisean herself came on Instagram and said she busted that man's face over. Five, y'all, Tamar is literally facing big problems with her tour because of this. But in true Tamar's fashion, she decided instead of addressing this, instead of sending anything, she decided to use her friend being beat up as a marketing technique to sell more tickets. Mama, you better worry about your tour actually being able to get insurance money. On top of that, I realize it shocks me that a lot of people don't know that if your boss on your job puts you in harm's way by bringing someone that is known to be dangerous around you, and then for whatever reason they act on it, your boss can't control anyone, but you realize you can sue your boss. It's called employer vicarious liability. You realize that, right? What's more, there's so much to unpack. LaTroy, go watch my old videos. He was the one that was saying, Chrisean, I'm going to jail. And he drama and he is loud and he is whatever. But you know what shocks me? The way there are so many people being like, oh my God, can you stop? Can you just handle this quietly and go to the police station? If your face was bust open, or even if somebody scratched your face and violated you so much as to make bodily contact, what? I'm confused. What world are we living in? I live in the world where I'm like, oh, girl, what? Oh, sassy security. That's the world I live in. In what world is it possible that you are adult? We're not talking about high school. We're not even talking about college, even though these antics should be over in college. When an adult lays hands on you, and y'all like, oh, no big deal. When you are chilling, doing your job, and fisticuffs come up and somebody busts your face open and you're like, handle it quietly. I don't know what is in the water these days, but how are we now telling the victim that you got to handle things the way you want to handle it? The funny thing is, the people telling this man, James, to handle it quietly, and their fans, but definitely those people are some of the biggest hypocrites in the world and the loudest, biggest drama queens. Love or not love Chrisean, right? And I got empathy for her, but it looks like she's turning into the problem. Because at the end of the day, whether this man deserved it or not, Chrisean is on probation. You realize when somebody is on probation, violating your probation is usually a harsher sentence than actually what you did. You can literally violate your probation still in a pack of Skittles and go to jail for 8 years. Like, it shocks me. I hope none of y'all are that were defending this aren't that have criminal intent, because baby, you're gonna make an easy case for the DA. But Chrisean, right? She is a drama queen. She don't handle nothing private in her life. She don't handle that pregnancy. She live streamed her pregnancy, which was her right. But Chrisean lets us know everything that's going on in her life. We have a front row seat to it. That's how she makes her money. Same thing with Tamar. Tamar is the loudest person in the world. Was she not literally trying to call the United Nations when she claimed Candy and Todd pressed her? I'm not talking about whether you believe it happened or not. Tamar made claims she was the loudest person in the room. The mess that happened with her breakup, the mess that happened to her boyfriend. She is the loudest person in the room, which is Tamar's right. But now that somebody else is getting injured, everybody got to be on the mute challenge. What part of that? I don't understand this logic. Just go to police and leave it alone. I get it. Y'all want it to go away. Why? Because this is not good for Tamar. And even though y'all are bigging up Chrisean, I watch Chrisean lives. The way that she's trying to be calm and rationalize it, even though she does think it's a joke, she realizes, or at least somebody, when she sobered up, was like, yo, this is not a good thing. Y'all talking about you want to see a video. His face ain't even broken open. He just got a busted nose. Are you insane? Come up and pop you in your face and then be like, oh my God, like the fact that y'all, even when it comes to assault, will sweep it under the rug because it's your fave. Listen, love or hate Tamar, regardless, Tamar is an employer. She invited a nuisance and a danger to the workforce, right? She promised Chrisean things. When things happened, it got out of hand, right? And no, she's not responsible for Chrisean. But again, if your employer ever does some stuff like this, please sue your employer. And if it's happened and you didn't sue them, make sure the statute of limitations has not expired and go get you your money. Honestly, because I don't know why you would want to accept that. Anyway, James actually did an Instagram live, right? And MR LaTroy posted some stuff for his Instagram. There be saying that y'all want to say that Tamar's not a clout chaser. Why did Tamar have a Chrisean on her show? As far as I know, they don't even have the same audiences. But the fact that, oh, I forgot the best thing. Tamar unfollowed James. Tamar unfollowed James. Why? Because she is furious that they will not stay quiet against this. Let me tell y'all how assault works in America. You don't need to be like, it don't got to be the violent scene out of The Color Purple. You don't have to be on your knees. If you make contact, but baby, you're going to pay for that. You are going to pay. What world are we living in that y'all acting like this is 8th grade? Oh, come on. Like, I don't know. Just, I just be paying attention to everybody, like, note to self, note to self, note to self. Y'all live in the Badlands. I ain't trying to go. Anyway, right? So LaTroy literally criticized it. Charles actually did an Instagram live where he was saying that his face is busted up and he's too embarrassed to let anybody see his face. He is pressing charges. The police do have pictures. He don't got to show y'all anything on social media to believe it's true. I'm talking about the naysayers. The police have the pictures. We'll see what happens from this, right? So he is handling it with the police. But LaTroy also put on his Instagram, Beyonce talking about everybody on mute. That was a shot at Tamar, right? He also said people always say stop giving things attention, but when it happened to them, they want to throw a whole press conference. Again, Tamar, I find it odd. He also addressed about whether he invited and knew Chrisean was going to perform. Listen to what he said. He posted the Instagram, what do you call it? He posted the iMessage. They said, LaTroy, nice to meet you. I'm Dooney and my partners, Miguel and Tim, OG, is on here. We are Chrisean's managers. He said, hey, how's it going? They said, hey, LaTroy, nice to meet you. Tamar has told Chrisean that she wanted to bring her out tonight. Yes, Tamar let me know she invited her. Again, bring her out was just bring her out on stage. And let me tell y'all something. I heard people say, oh my God, he don't like Chrisean. He's been antagonizing her. Baby, we live in America. It's okay to antagonize people with words. That's not really a criminal offense. Putting your hands on somebody is. Y'all know what it is. Stop moving the goalposts. Seriously. And if this happened to you or anybody y'all love, you will be screaming bloody like, anyway. She said, yes, Tamar let me know she invited her. What do we have to do to get the passes? Again, he was never under the impression that she was going to perform, just that she invited her as a guest. He said, I'm almost at the venue. We'll have her come there, the artist interest. So just want to make sure I'll tell you all the correct places. It's 6 total, correct? He said 7. He said, I don't think we can do 7. This is a small venue. He said, okay, 6 then. Can you put it under my name? Then James Wright Charles put God is, and then he put a bunch of people that supported him. He put Monique Slaughter, I Am Cookie Sweet, Superstar Arc, Mr. Ray 804. He put who else? Royal Blasian, My Lie Love 2021, right? And he said he even posted like basically he was showing all the love in the world that he was receiving. However, I do want to say that interestingly enough, Tamar unfollowed him and she is still on mute. Imagine you so pressed. And she posted, the only thing that she has posted on her Instagram page is for people to get their more tickets to the Love and War concert. If that ain't a slap in the face, I don't know what is. And again, we are not talking about someone that is calm, cool, private. This is Tamar Braxton. She ain't said a word either way. But you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? When it's time for her to pay, that's another thing. He can't work, and Tamar is refusing. This is what the streets are saying. We'll see if he confirms it. Is refusing to actually pay him for his time off. How cold-blooded is that? That's what I'm saying. 2023 is the year of the Aquarius. Just because someone made a bop, just because you like the way they do their makeup, just because you think they're handsome or beautiful or whatever it is, you are so able to overlook bad behavior. I guess so. It wouldn't be me, and it's definitely not James. We're going to follow the story to see how it's developing. But Tamar should be ashamed of herself. Chrisean should be ashamed. And I don't want to hear, listen, if you want to make excuses, oh, well, he had all this mouth. Yeah, but you can't hit somebody the hell that. Were we just not yelling that Blue didn't have a right to put his hands on Chrisean because she got a mouth? Were we just not yelling that somebody didn't have the right to put their hands on Tamar because she got mouth? Right? Be quiet and let it handle quietly to two women that never handle anything quietly. But I know why they're handling it quietly now. Y'all can be in these comments going up far. Tamar know how much trouble she is. And so does Chrisean. They both know how much trouble they're in. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.